I love sleeping on a bed of pine needles. Tent doesn't get dirty. It's nice and soft when you're sleeping. This is a pretty good spot. I gotta go down to the creek and wash out my oatmeal bottle. And then I'll head up the hill for the next mile and a half-ish. I'll talk to you in a minute. This is what I got to hear or listen to as I was falling asleep last night. Oh, I love sleeping by a creek. Okay, talk to you later. Okay, good morning, people. I'm about halfway up what they call the Mogollon Rim, and it's steep. It's a 2 mile up, but I did a half mile of it last night trying to find a tent site. So actually that was pretty good. So I got a half mile of the 2 miles out of the way. And man, it's cold this morning. I don't know how long I'm gonna be able to hold this camera because I had to take my gloves off to work the camera. But I have to have gloves on this morning. I haven't had gloves the whole time. But anyway, had a great night's sleep. I always love sleeping right by a creek because just kind of, it's that white noise stuff, you know. It's kind of lulls you to sleep. And I was on a bed of pine needles. It's one thing I really like about this part of the trail. From here to the end of the trail, pretty much every night you get to sleep on pine needles. It's just soft. And even if it rains, you don't have to pack up a mucky, muddy tent in the morning. Okay, so depending on how this goes, it's only 6 o'clock. I'd like to get up there by 7, and then basically it's flat the rest of the way to Flagstaff. So 20-mile days should be pretty easy. So I'm shooting to get to Flagstaff Friday night. It's right now Monday, Friday night. It's right now Monday. So that's the goal. Get to Flagstaff, sleep outside of Flagstaff on Friday night, get up in the morning, go into the YMCA, take a shower, maybe sit in the steam room sauna, maybe swim a couple laps, and then get the Greyhound into Phoenix, and then fly home on Sunday. That's the plan. I don't know. We'll see how it goes. I got an issue with fuel because, like normal, I'm a knucklehead. I forgot some calculations, and I'll talk about that later. God, I'm an idiot. Sometimes I'm just so stupid. It surprises me I can survive these trails. Okay, there's a tent up here, so I gotta be quiet. So I'll talk to you a while. I gotta get up this hill. Okay, I'm feeling pretty good. Right there's a little clearing. That's the top. I'm about a third of a mile from the top, so I'm feeling pretty good actually, considering I'm up almost to the top. Ran into a guy right at the bottom here, and he's from Korea, and he was just, it's 6:15 in the morning, and he was full of life, like just yucking up a storm, telling me about all his trip, and he was pretty funny. So I think we're probably going to be walking together for a couple of days because we're about the same pace. Okay, talk to you later. I'm almost to the top. Okay, just showing you the rocks I'm going through. And that's the level. I'm pointing at level. This is level. That's where I'm going. Right up there. I'm almost there. I got maybe 150 yards maybe. I don't know. I'll score a touchdown here. Let's put the ball in my hands. Okay. There was a guy. I follow the YouTube hikers on the AT and the PCT and stuff. I just like watching them, and I've told this story before, but there was a guy about 5 years ago on the AT. I think his name was Bird or Big Bird or something like that. He was old, retired. I shouldn't say old because he's probably younger than me. I don't consider myself old yet. He was hiking on the AT, and he was a former, I think he was a helicopter pilot or something, hence the name Big Bird or Bird, whatever. And he started, and it's on the AT, and he was, a heavy guy, big, heavy dude. He packed a lot of weight, so he's only able to go, 6 to 8 miles a day, and he was thrilled with that. But he wasn't really understanding the math involved in finishing a trail like the AT at 2,200 miles long and doing 8 miles a day. And then he kind of realized, I got to start doing 14, 16, 18, 20 mile days to finish. Okay, that's the end right there. Look at that. That's awesome. Woo! And anyway, he was doing 8 to 10 miles a day. One of the days he was just struggling. He was just struggling. Like I was yesterday. And I gotta stop. Okay, sorry about that, people. He was just struggling up this hill. Like I am right now. He was just struggling, and he knew he was only doing 6 to 8 miles a day, and it was frustrating him, and he just... So anyway, he was on this climb, and he got to this viewpoint, which I'm going to get to in a second here. And he got to this viewpoint, and he just looked out over this viewpoint after struggling all the way to get to the top. He just looks out at this viewpoint, and he says, it's just so good to be alive. Oh, so true, Big Bird. So good to be alive. I made it. Oh, that was good. I don't even think it's 7 o'clock yet. That wasn't such a tough climb. Man, it's cold. Okay, you can see the sign up there. Right up there. Little sign says, I made it to the top. And it's good to be alive, people. Okay. Talk to you in a while. Okay, made it to the top. That's a sign. That's where I started this morning. And last time I got up here, this is awesome up here. Okay, now it's basically flat. Woo! Now I can just fly. Here's what I love. Okay, last time I got here, a couple years ago, there was big jugs of water right here. Not today. So I'm hoping there's water source up here because I didn't bring any water with me. Okay. Oh, sorry about the Big Bird story, man. Oh, I just get emotional when I think about that story because it was just so amazing. Oh, Jenny, look at this. Some guy lost his dog, leaving notes around so people return him if they find him. Maybe I'll find him. That'd be cool. I don't know if he'd like my beef stroganoff for dinner, but actually it was pretty good last night. But anyway, the story about Big Bird was just amazing because he was just out living life, It just having fun, living a dream. But the important thing was, for him, it's just good to be alive. Oh, he never did finish. That's okay. It's part of the journey. It's okay. I never really heard from him after that. He never really posted much after that. That was about 5 years ago. Okay, so anyway, I am going to go try and find some water, load up, and just start moving. I'm not sure where the trail goes here. Okay, talk to you later, people. That was a hard part of my day. Now I'm going to cruise. Okay, talk to you later. It's cold up here. Still a little bit of snow left. A little bit over there. I think there was snow a week ago. So it's melted pretty good. But there's still something left. There's a little cabin right here. Somebody wrote in the far out up the app that they slept in this cabin the other day because it was so cold and snowy. I'll take a picture of it in a minute. Yeah, there's people in there. Yeah, there's people in there. So I'm assuming they stayed in there too last night. Okay, talk to you later. Uh-oh. Forgot to bring my micro spikes. Go through some snow. Post hole here in a minute. No, I guess not. That's pretty interesting. Still snow out here. The beauty of this part of the trail, it's so soft. All these pine needles in here. And it's cold in here, man. It's gonna be cold tonight, I think. But I'll be okay. There's another snowfield I gotta walk through up here. It's probably about 35 degrees. There was a good wind blowing, but it's not blowing in the trees here. Okay, talk to you in a while. Gotta get through this snowfield. Okay, about the fuel canister mess up. Most of the fuel canisters will last 12 boils. The little canister. I only bring the little one because I don't want to bring the big one. It's too much weight. And normally, I don't bring a stove. I just pack out avocados and tuna packets and a wrap, and I'll just put that together, and that's what I have for dinner. But these little towns don't have avocados. It's it's kind of interesting. Over a big log. So I have a little fuel canister, and they're good for roughly 12 boils. So basically that's 6 nights. Well, I'm out 7 nights, and I forgot the last night because I'm hiking now to Mormon Lake, and then after I go to Mormon Lake, I get my package, and I have one more night of hiking to Flagstaff. So, which means I will have had 6 boils on my can by the time I get to Mormon Lake. I should say 12 boils on my can. So, I'm in trouble there. Hopefully they have a canister in Mormon Lake, or maybe they have something else I can use to eat for dinner that I don't have to boil. That would be the ideal thing. So maybe they have a sandwich there or something I can just pack out and eat that night. Oh, I'm going to be running on fumes on that fuel canister, so I might not be able to cook my meal. But that's okay. I mean, I'll survive. It's just one night of food. But it's just so funny. I could have made it easy on myself, packing out the big canister. But no, Jeff, don't do that. That's extra weight. I don't want to take the extra 2 or 3 ounces. Okay. I just thought it was funny. Oh, this is nice in here. Okay, I'll talk to you later because I gotta hop over another log. Pretty good day so far. I'll talk to you later. Okay. I gotta get across this thing without getting soaked. Wish me luck. Okay, because the trail's over there. Okay, talk to you in a minute. Okay, this one wet, this one dry. That's awesome. Okay, the beauty of ultras is they dry out right away. So the other thing I like about them, when they get wet afterwards and they dry out, they don't stink. Unless you're walking in cow muck, which happened a lot at the beginning of the trail. You're walking in a lot of cow muck. And then the stink doesn't leave. Okay, talking about, I think I'm about 5 miles in. It's not even 8 o'clock, so I'm pretty much flying on this part of the trail. This is what I love about up here. It's up on the rim. It's just flat as could be. You're walking on pine needles. It's just nice. I think it's going to start warming up, though. I'm going to have to take my sweatshirt off. Okay, talk to you in a while. Okay, Jen, there's a little creek right here. I gotta go over it on this log, and watch me going over on the logs. Like on the PCT where I had to shimmy across. This is a little bit freaky. Yay! I made it. Woo! Okay, I've seen pretty much everything. There isn't a town within 30 miles of me, north or south. And these are tiny little towns. These are small little towns. And we're out here in the middle of nothing. And look at what we got right here. I mean, somebody graffitis this pipe. What in the heck are you doing? Oh, well. Okay. Whatever. Talk to you later. It might be a hiker. I don't know. I don't know what 2VE is. Anyway, talk to you later. This is one of the better water sources. As far as a tank goes, they call this a tank. See, it's really green. There were frogs ribbiting just a couple minutes ago. Okay, so I'm going to filter this and head on north. Talk to you later. Okay, I got my last big climb. The rest of the day is semi-flat after this little guy. And I just went down there. I had to cross the creek, and I thought, I'm just going to sit in that thing. So I'm about 10 miles in, and I thought, I'm going to just go sit in some cold water. And that was awesome, because you can see now I'm in the sun. So it's kind of warming up. I mean, it's not overly hot, but it's probably 70. But I'm mostly in the shade, you can see. But that, sitting in that river, was awesome. My legs feel fresh again. Okay, I'll talk to you later at the top. Okay, I'm up on the rim here now. I've probably gone 15 miles-ish. And I'm up here high, and I look back, and it almost looks like Mount Rainier over there. That's a ton of snow. I wonder what that is. We'll find out. Let's see if I can find out. That's just incredible. I mean, because it's 70-something degrees here right now. Okay, I'll talk to you later. Hopefully I can find out what mountain that is. Okay. I'm about mile 17-ish. Feeling way better than yesterday. Not even close. But it's getting hot. It's about 3, I think. And man, it's kind of baking. But there's a good wind, so that's good. A couple funny things just happened. Well, let's go back to 2019. 2019, I was watching this guy on YouTube called Second Chance, and I watched him for about a week, and I told Jenna, I got to go out there and meet this guy. I'm going to go hike the PCT, and I'm going to go meet this guy. So I get on the trail, and I start walking. Didn't meet him until Oregon, but that's a long story in itself. But anyway, in the desert part, got to a little town called Cajon Pass, and it has a little McDonald's there and a little hotel, and so I stayed there. And there was a mom and dad, and they were in the hot tub with me with a couple other hikers, and they were just talking. They said, "Well, yeah, our son's out hiking the PCT, blah blah blah. He's going to be coming through here tonight." And so the next day, I went out, starting the trail again, and within, I don't know, 2 or 3 hours, the mom and dad came up, and they were hiking, and their son was up there with them, and his name was Peter Pan. And so this was 2019. So just about, anyway, when I hiked with him for a while. He's way younger than me and really fast. He had a pack about the size of a pack of gum. I mean, he was just flying. He was a young kid. Anyway, he took a picture of me in the clouds that is probably my favorite hiking picture of all time. It's really cool. Anyway, I come down the trail, and I've been seeing Peter Pan in some of the far out comments, and I thought, God, I wonder if it's him. So I come out to a trailhead here just 10 minutes ago, and this guy and a girl there, and they said, well, there's trail magic in that box over there. So I go over and get some Oreos and some Gatorade. It was quite awesome. And go over to them, and we start talking. And I said, well, what's your name? He says, Peter Pan. I said, Peter Pan? I said, are you from Kennewick, Washington? And he said, yeah. And I said, I hiked with you in 2019. I have a picture that you took of me that is my favorite picture ever. I mean, isn't that just amazing? I mean, it was 5 years ago. We run into each other, and it's like we're brothers or something. It's just really cool. So I thought that was pretty neat. So that's going to get me to the next water source here. I think I said it already, but I'm at mile 17 today. It's going pretty dang good. I'd like to get 20 to 22 done. Just depends on how much heat. The heat gets hotter than it is. Oh, I'm in trouble, but not a lot of shade in here. It's trees, but stop in about, I think, a mile, get some water, and see if I can go another 2 or 3. Oh, it's been a good day. Way better than yesterday. Yesterday I was like, but they always tell you, never quit on a bad day. So next day is going to be better. It's kind of what happened. I wasn't going to quit. I don't have a choice. I'm out here. I can't quit. I got to get out. And the only way I can get out is to walk. So anyway, okay, I'm babbling. I had a bunch of Oreos. I think it's all those Oreos. Jeez. Nothing like a big sugar bomb at the end of the day. Okay, talk to you later. Okay, I'm at 20 miles. I'm getting water. My filter is right behind me there, filtering the water. And I think what happened yesterday was, I'm always trying to do 10 miles by 10 o'clock in the morning. And that's kind of my mindset. That's my goal. Get 10 miles done by 10 o'clock. But it isn't happening out here. I don't know. Maybe I'm old. I don't know what the heck it is. But it feels like I'm racing instead of just kind of having some fun. So today I thought I'd try a different strategy. I just thought, I'm going to go 5 miles, take a break. I don't care what time it is. And then after 20 minutes, go another 5 miles, take a break. Doesn't matter what time it is. I get wrapped up in the time when I'm doing the 10 by 10, and it just wears me out. So I'm kind of liking this little strategy, although it's 4:30 and I'm at 20 miles. It was flatter today. It was hotter though. It definitely was hotter. But I think this might be my new plan of attack, because after 5 miles in the morning, I'm still fresh. And then I just stop, have a snack, wait 10 or 15, 20 minutes, and go again. And that next 5 miles seems to go really fast. So I'll try it again tomorrow, see what happens. Okay, I will talk to you later. Okay, I'm done for the day. There's my tent. There's a cool tree right next to me. Look at that thing. And the top is lit up because the sun's about ready to go down over there. So I went about 22 miles today. It was a pretty good day. I'm up on the rim now, so it's relatively flat. There's a couple of big climbs today right in the morning, and then at about noon, and then another one about 3, which is kind of nice. And I had a new strategy. I'm just going to go 5 miles, take a break, do another 5 miles, take a break, 5 miles, take a break. I seem to do better like that. So I'm going to try it again tomorrow, see if it works. I have 31 miles to get into Mormon Lake. I have a package there. So I'll probably do 18 to 20 tomorrow, and then a short day into Mormon Lake. Get my package, walk back out, and head towards Flagstaff. I think that's the plan. I'm kind of low on food, though, so I don't know how this is going to go. It's like a little experiment for me. So wish me luck on the food situation, but there's my little tent. Okay, I'll talk to you guys later.